Okay, so this is Pristina. Managed to make it here. Um, I'll show you. I'll show you outside. It's pretty sick kind of stuff. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful. It's very I don't want to say Soviet because this is former Yugoslavia, but it's very like Eastern European. This is quite cool here. Vнимание ne pokrivaj, or something like that. I think that's Serbian. So Serbia used to, Serbo-Croat, I guess it would have been, like back in the day, when the capital of Yugoslavia was in Belgrade, which is modern-day Serbia. The standard language of this region was Serbian. And nowadays you see it written in Latin a lot more because of the internet. But back then, it was all written in, mostly it was written in Cyrillic. That's quite cool to see it there. That must be from Yugoslavian times, I guess. Little heater. So, if you're into relics, but kind, that's quite cool. This is my room. Pretty nice. Only got one guest at the moment with me, so quite peaceful. But I'm gonna give you a little explore of the city. I must check something quick. Really cool place. I want to do most of the filming now. Yeah. Just checking I got my passport. So yeah, here we go. This is where I've been staying. The guy who, basically, quite a funny story, but quite a funny story getting here. So basically, I left you guys when I was in where was it? Tirana. Yeah. So from Tirana, got on this bus, and then I started talking to these. I'll show you the view, but just, it's a bit more exciting. So I started talking to these Kosovo girls who were just on the bus with me, and they were just very interested. I was in the UK, and they were really they're really nice. They just like offered me these like Eastern European crisps, those kind of crisps you get in. What the fuck was that? The sort of crisps you get in. In like sort of Eastern European shops. It's like one of those sort of breadstick things. Doesn't really matter, but anyway, it's quite cool. I'll show you guys some more of that in a bit. But and then we just got talking, and got off at Prizren, which is like the old capital, the old city. And then I got on a bus with them, went to Pristina, which is where we are now, and we got off, and it was freezing cold, pitch black, and I didn't really know where I was going. I didn't really have any euros on me either, and no one takes card around here. And I was like, oh no, it's fine, I'll find my way to the hostel. And they were like, they really insisted on helping me out, and they ended up paying for my taxi, explaining where the taxi had to go, because taxi drivers didn't speak English. A lot of people don't speak English here, which I quite like. And they insisted. I was like, oh, I have to buy you guys a drink. sometime. So maybe gonna see them another time. But it's quite cool. A lot of abandoned shit here. But anyway, and then we got really lost. Well, basically we started driving around what looked to me like this really like dodgy area. In truth, I think everything just looks a bit old because Kosovo was a war zone only 20 years ago. We think of war in Europe as being unheard of, and that's what makes the war in Ukraine at the moment so horrific. But not to trivialise the Ukrainian war, but it's amazing how quickly people forget, especially when America isn't directly involved. So a lot of sort of abandoned houses and stuff like that. I was kind of like just not in the mood for it at all, and the guy didn't know where he was going in the end, or at least I don't really know, but he kept driving around the same bit, and he was like getting quite pissed off actually, and he kept saying stuff to me in Albanian, and like I was like, I couldn't understand what he was saying, and I would say, I'm sorry, I don't understand, like, do you know where we are and stuff? But then obviously he didn't understand what that meant, so, and like it just got worse and worse and worse, and eventually I put in Google Translate, which I didn't particularly want to do, because I think I'd rather, but needs must, and and then he was like, and he tried to type in his reply in Albanian, and I don't know what the fuck he was trying to say, but I couldn't understand the English translation of it, so but I guessed it, I imagine it was something like, where are we going? And so in the end, what I had to do was he kind of kept pointing to the thing on the map where the hostel was, and then I just walked there, and he really shook hands, he's a nice guy. I would have given him a tip actually, but A, it would look a bit bad if I had, because the girls had paid for it, and secondly, and B, I didn't have any money to give him in the first place, which got me in this situation in the first place. I was thinking about giving him some pounds, but I just thought, I'll just leave it. So just gave him a crisp handshake. And yeah. So we're in the centre now. This is the centre, pretty much. And I'm just gonna. There's meant to be a library. There's meant to be a mosque. I'm gonna try and get in it, maybe film it if I can. There's also a big square area, so I'm not really sure where a lot of it is. So we're just gonna see what we can find. Oh shit! This is like the call to prayer. Let's go. Library?
The resident library?
Probably, yeah.
You go here?
Yeah.
63
I don't know what.
Still looking for the library. Not much luck yet, to be honest. But I'm enjoying myself. I'm actually looking for a tripod because it's kind of, you might be able to tell by how shaky the camera work is, but I actually don't have very much gear with me, it's my phone. Maybe this is our chance to get a film little tripod. I've literally got one at home, so it's so annoying I'm having to do this in the first place. Tripods? Oh god, I don't understand. Telefono. No. Okay, I actually managed to find the perfect thing. God, I didn't speak English, but well, not the first place I went to, which is the one you saw, but there's another place I found. Just shows if you persist, you get what you want in life.